Hello, Diego. I hope you had a wonderful week. So this is a summary of what we did the last time. I have a bit of time to make 7 recordings tonight. So anyway, we talked about the heights. Okay, so let me just show you Skype. It's going to be easier. So first of all, we talked about the WHO. That's going to be important. You never know if they're going to talk about it. WHO is the World Health Organization. This is the organization that is tracking, the numbers in each countries are trying to organize, a lot of stuff. But I think they were a bit slow to react. So they have a channel on YouTube. You can follow them. They give news about the coronavirus, how it is, and so the white cells are antibodies. This is this kind of cell that can attack normally the virus or any kind of infection. So section 4 reading, section 1 transition care for the elderly. Okay, be careful the way you pronounce hungry and angry. Okay, so let's go to the reading section, which we did the last time. Unfortunately, since it's a scan, stuff, I cannot click directly on the section, so, which is a bit, I have the book, so, which is good, but it's not always practical. So, listening, okay, and you give me this stuff. I'm going to go through the homework after, if I can have access to Gmail. So, okay, I think we did that as well. Okay, listening. There we go. The reading, question 1 to 14, transition care for the elderly. So the reading is skimming. What is transition care? So explain, is focused on low intensity, nursing, personal care, who provides transition care services, where do I receive transition care, what if I'm already receiving services through a different program. Okay, and we have the questions. So only hospital patients can go on to have transition care. So it's like who, I would say, or who provides. So transition care is often provided by a non-governmental organization and is subsidized by the government. If your circumstances allow, it is expected you contribute to the cost of your care. Daily care fees are set by the organization that provides your transition care services, your personal provider or your service provider. They should explain these fees to you, and the amount charged should form part of the agreement between you and the service provider. The fee is calculated on a daily basis. Okay, so now what is transition care? Okay, is for all the people who have been receiving medical treatment but need more help to recover and time to make a decision about the best place for them to live in the longer term. You can only access transition care directly from hospital. So it's focused on individual goals and therapies and is given for a limited time only. It offers access to a package of services that may include low-intensity therapy such as physiotherapy, exercise, mobility, strength and balance, and podiatry, foot care. Access to a social worker, nursing support for clinical care such as wound care, personal care. Okay, so I would say, okay, only hospital patients can go on to have transition care. I would say yes. Transition care may be long-term or short-term. What did they say here? They say limited time only to live in the longer term. So to make a decision about the best place for them to live in the longer term. It's hard to tell. Anything else? So where do I receive? Let's just check this stuff as well. Transition care is provided in your own home. So it's not just a hospital. Okay. they need to recover. So you can only access transition care directly from hospital. Either you go there, or maybe depending on the case, you can also receive it at home. So in your home or in a live-in setting, this setting can be part of an existing aged care home or health facilities such as a separate wing of the hospital. So that's just a hospital, not your personal home. Okay, so I would say maybe long-term or short-term. Yeah, I would say it's true. Everyone, it depends what you need, huh? Everyone receiving transition care must contribute to the cost. They said that, we're talking about it. Yeah. Okay. Transition care at home is only available for patients who live alone. Didn't say that. Live-in setting. Your own home can be part. No, they don't say anything about it. Transition care may be given on a hospital site. It's true. You may lose your place in a care home if you have to leave it to receive transition care. They don't say anything about that. Okay. So again, we have to skim to come back to the questions and find the answers in the right paragraphs. Okay. So it's a good exercise. So question 1 to 14. Okay. So we have 7 questions here. Okay, 6 questions. Now, read the text below and answer question 7 to 14. Now, cabin bags for air travel. If you want a small bag with wheels that you can take onto the plane with you, there's a wide choice. Here are some of the bags. They really cannot find anything more exciting than that. So, here we go. We have what? 5 different paragraphs. What's going on here? Flyer B3, cabin bag, okay, hash treatment, okay. So anyway, that is really exciting. I would say more like something like that. College car parking policies of staff. Okay, that would be a tiny bit more appealing, I would say. Okay. More questions related to the same text. Maternity benefits, we had something similar before. Okay, maternity allowance, that is for just England, so child tax credit, Sure Start maternity payments, okay, etc., etc. So it's still the reading, so we may have different, that is important to go through. Okay, so anyway, I want to do a bit of grammar quickly because I didn't have time to do that the last time. We practice a lot, we talk a lot, but we need also to focus on the content, more strategic content anyway. Understanding and using English grammar 5th edition, I prefer this one. And something we have to just be careful of all those guys, you know, a few, a little. Let's just go through this quickly. 113, I may not have the right page on the PDF. So you're going to hear some sounds because my husband is taking a shower and it's turning on a pump. So it's archaic here, you know, it's not really smooth and silent, unfortunately. So 113, it's before. So here we go. Using a few and few, a little and little. So we sang a few songs. We listened to a little music. In America, they use a bit. Be careful because it's an American expression. It would be more recommended to use a little, a bit of, a little. A few and few are used with plural count nouns. A little and little are used with non-count. It's like uncountable nouns. So countable and uncountable. She has been here only 2 weeks, but she has already made a few friends. She has made some friends. It's not really a proper sentence because you're not going to say but. It's like, it's not very negative. A few and a little give a positive idea. They indicate that something exists, but Yeah, don't go there. Don't listen too much of this stuff. I'm very pleased at being able to save a little money this month. I have saved some money instead of spending all of it. Okay, so keep in mind, we listened to little music. We sang a few songs. She has already made a few friends. A little money this month. I feel sorry for her. She has made few friends, or very few friends. And I have very, very little money. I don't have enough money to buy food for dinner. Okay. So there is a negative sense and more positive sense here on the first part, and the second part is negative. Okay. So she has few friends. Okay. Instead of a few, she has made a few friends. She has few friends, not too many. Here I have been able to save a little money this month. I have little money this month. You know, it's like, we can tell, it's quite obvious. Okay. These kind of details are very important. And that as well, one student was late to class. Each student has a schedule. Every student has a schedule. One, each and every, always singular. One of the students was late to class is one person. Okay, one among all the students. Each one of the students has a schedule, and every one of the students has a schedule. Okay, so it can be followed, one, each, and every can be followed by a plural noun, but the verb stays singular. Okay, so every one, two words is an expression of quantity. Okay, every one word is an indefinite pronoun. It has the same meaning as everybody. Everyone, everybody has a schedule, and singular. Each and every have essentially the same meaning. Each is used when the speaker is thinking of one person, thing at a time. Each student has a schedule. Maria has a schedule. Hiroshi has a schedule. Carlos has a schedule. Sabrina has a schedule, etc. Every is used when the speaker means all. Every student has a schedule. All of the students have schedules. Okay. And one more, a small one. We saw something like that. No, we did that already. Something smaller. So some very important details. They can just make you or destroy you, you know. So I had a banana for a snack. I had bananas for a snack. Yeah, I had fruit for a snack. I had some bananas. I had some fruit. No, that's not difficult. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand why they put this kind of stuff in the middle of the book. Anyway, so just a few things. Just, you know, don't forget this book because it's quite important. Get also is very used in English, American English, and British English. Okay, I'm getting hungry. You know, get. I stopped working because I got sleepy. Okay, common adjective that follow get. To get angry, anxious, bold, better, big, busy, chilly, cold, comfortable, dark, dizzy, easy, empty, famous, fat, full, good, hard, healthy, heavy, hot, hungry, late, light, mad, nervous, noisy, old. The page is here. Quiet, ready, rich, ripe, serious, sick, sleepy. We say ripe when let's say an apple is ready to be eaten. Okay, it's ripe. The opposite of ripe is it's like it's green, it's very bitter and sour, it's not good to eat. Tall, thirsty, warm, well, wet, worse. Okay, it's getting worse, etc. And we can also have a past participle. I stopped working because I got tired. They are getting married next month. You didn't wash the dishes. The dishes didn't get washed. That's it. I didn't really go through the beginning of Cambridge, but I'm giving you more stuff because I want to complete with what I'm giving you during the real course. You have a nice evening, a nice night, and I'll see you tomorrow night. You take care. Bye-bye.